Sorry I was late. I spent 37 minutes in my towel staring at a wall. r/suspiciously specific. The title says it all. Oh, and also, imagine you getting a job at a GameStop and your manager is the type of guy to chug a whole Monster Energy drink and then say, "Ha, level up!" And he does that every day! This is oddly specific. Are you okay? When your boss lowers your wage so you lower the water supply to the Chernobyl nuclear reactor. Looks like they couldn't handle the neutron style. Me telling everyone my coworker is a furry. My coworker explaining that it's just a dragon costume for Halloween. my manager that had to look up what a furry is. Customer waiting to be helped. Burglar breaks into my house. Me, naked, buzzed on bush lights, holding a deer antler in my hunting knife. Cowabunga it is! Caution, alligator mating season. If attacked, fake orgasm. Mike Wazowski Impression Club. Oh boy. Have a great sense of humor? Want to meet more people who like Monsters Inc? Republican. This is the club for you. Being a Republican is a key part to pulling off a Mike Wazowski impression. If you ask a coworker, "How are you?" and they say, "Well, I'm here," that loosely translates to, "I need you to push me off the roof. We can make it look like an accident. If I die, I'm finally free. If I live, we'll sue this place and split the money. Please, for the love of God, help me." Lab safety tips. Try not to run with a lit Bunsen burner toward an explosive barrel under a cage. r/ask Reddit. Gentlemen, what is an absolute red flag a woman can raise on the first date? Well, I mean, starting a small fire in the street in front of your house before the date has even begun is a red flag. Otis @TootGrandpa. I live in fear that someone will kidnap my grandson Billy, who lives at 822 58th Street, apartment 2 on the 4th floor. Keeps door unlocked, can't miss it. r/ask Reddit. Straight men of Reddit who accidentally downloaded Grindr and accidentally hooked up with another guy and had sex. What's your story? Okay, so imagine a swarm of 8-year-olds all wearing Minecraft, Angry Birds, and Minion t-shirts, running up to you and viciously beating the living shit out of you while chanting YouTuber intros. This is really specific, are you okay? r/self. I want a pet frog, not for sexual. What? Not for sexual favors or anything. Advice? I want a pet frog, not for sexual favors or anything. What should I know before I get into ownership of a frog? What kind of precautions do they need? What do I need to specifically watch out for? Thanks. Who uses frogs for sexual favors? Someone please enlighten me. I don't know, I said I wasn't going to use it for that though. Yeah, but why do you feel you need to clarify that? You're implying that some people do use them for sexual reasons. So, what do I use them for? Having gay friends is really nice until you try to f an ugly guy in peace, and these motherfuckers send you 70 texts in a row of various pictures of Shrek. Introvert extrovert quizzes are so funny because they're always like, 1. Where are you the happiest? A. Reading a book by myself in the dark while crying. B. Snorting cocaine off a park bench with 80 of my closest friends. Woo! My budgeting app is like, did you know you've shopped at Panda Express 3 times this month? to roast me like, yeah, maybe I have. Maybe I go buy crab rangoons every time I fail an exam because the girl who closes during the week always tells me she likes my hair, and sometimes it's nice to have a little positive interaction with a stranger, and I steal plastic forks from there. Is that okay with you? Halloween costume idea, gradual mutation. 1. Wear a lab coat to the party and chat about your experiments on crocodiles. 2. Every hour I go to the bathroom and apply more scaly makeup. 3. Ask people for meat. 4. At the end of the night, put a lab coat on a crocodile and let it loose. Question 10. The Eiffel Tower is 300 meters high. A boy at the top slips in a banana skin and falls over the side. How long does he have to live? That's so direct. It's about 7.8 seconds for those of you wondering. I plugged it into a calculator because I'm too lazy to do it myself. Also, another fun fact is by the time he hits the ground, he's traveling 171 miles per hour. So isn't that grand? Do you know why I pulled you over? Definitely not for stealing a bunch of parrots, right? Parrots in my trunk, imitating laugh. This is dumb. Why am I laughing? I think it's just because of the absurdity of parrots in the trunk. It's just cute. I've never experienced a man telling me to smile more. In fact, they're always like, please stop gritting and rubbing your hands together like a greedy villain in a top hat, hatching a plan to oppress orphans. And I'm like, wow, don't tell me what to do, and those orphans have it coming. PetSmart employee. Me, trying to escape from PetSmart for teaching the parrot how to say the N-word. Begins breakdancing gently in a Wendy's parking lot at 3 a.m. while the moon shines down on me and a wild raccoon suddenly starts chasing me, and I frantically try to find a hiding spot only to run into a lamppost, breaking my nose, faint, and most likely die. That is my aesthetic. Okay, someone help me find the image of 4 cats being held up in front of a brightly colored background. The cats look calm being held, but each have their own personality. Never mind, I found it. Oh my god. Look at this. They do have their own personalities. It's adorable. Every friend group has at least one of these. The cute friend, the popular friend, the one that's really into bugs. Funny friend, the one that's terrified of bugs and won't hang out with that one that's really into bugs unless the bug moderator is there. Tall friend, the bug moderator. r/ask Reddit. How strong would a paper shredding machine have to be to successfully shred a toothbrush? I'm asking for a friend. Kind of. Well, I mean, there are several things at play here. Is it a cheap plastic toothbrush or is it a heavy-duty one? I mean, you could just use the garbage disposal, but you're gonna... Why do you need to shred the toothbrush in the first place? That's the real question. What are you trying to hide? When the ATF shows up to no-knock your ass because you haven't turned in your AR-15 and all they find is an 18-pound field gun loaded with forks, spoons, ball bearings, and 5 pounds of gunpowder in a shed manned by somebody playing manned by someone playing bagpipes with $20,000 worth of night vision on and a $30 helmet and a Hawaiian shirt with no pants. r/ask Reddit. What is something most people need to hear but no one has the guts to tell people? Every selfish act you do is affecting another person or another living thing in a negative way. You cut in line, you leave a shopping cart in the parking space, you litter, makes another person's life just that much harder. Yeah, when you block the entire aisle at Costco when you're excited about a sample while the rest of us are trying to get by, move your ass! I'm trying to get a 5-gallon bucket of maple syrup! Hey kids, stevia. Stevie is that girl that posts pics of herself in nature saying we all need to love ourselves more, but really, the pics are her backyard and she's just as fake and toxic as Aspartame, Splenda, and the rest of her friends. Quit acting like you can compare to sugar! Beans after dark. College freshmen be like, I bet, dabs up. We'll link up back at my dorm. I have 7 white claws and half a jewel pod. The RA's chill. I don't think they'll care if we play Juice World on the speaker, but quiet hours start at 10, so we'll have to turn it down a little. Thank God I live off campus. Jesus Christ. Your friend Brett in 2003. Hey guys, ready for a deathmatch round in Blood Gulch? You and your 2 other friends who found a glowing crystal in the back of your house that gave you a prophetic glimpse into the future where the 3 of you live successful lives, but only if Brett dies following a series of finely connected events that begin with him winning a round of deathmatch on Blood Gulch. Yeah, Brett, you're on. I might f around and read a 500-page physical published book in one sitting like it's 2006, and I'm being bullied in middle school, so I take refuge in the library and inhale books at a frightening speed that I have not been able to replicate since. It's so sad that kids will never know the simple pleasure of playing Wii Sports Tennis on a Saturday afternoon in 2006 while your parents yell about getting divorced in the other room. So heartbreaking.
Oh my God, it's all about playing the game.
30 all.
R/shower thoughts. You know a porn star still got it when you find your dad's porn magazine stash hidden in the back of the garage. Look up GILF online, find her, and still can't resist knocking one out. What the actual f***? There should be a word to describe that horrible feeling you get when you realize halfway through telling a story that it's not as funny as you thought it was, but it's too late to back out. So you just finish the story and everyone listening does that awkward, polite laugh, and then it gets quiet. So you burn your house down, fake your death, move to Chile, and start a new life as a loner fisherman. Me burning in hell after lowering my grandma's phone brightness, then telling her the phone bulb died and I need $200 to go and get it fixed. When you take LSD at the family reunion, your mom calls you a failure. Buddy, I am the Dragon Warrior. Some Chinese text. I'm pretty sure it's Chinese because of the character complexity. Translation: don't let your daughter-in-law eat your autumn eggplants. Meaning, don't let yourself be taken advantage of. So it took a little longer than I thought for me to get back into the groove after being sick for so long, but hey, it's time! It is time for me to resume my uploading. I'm actually kind of excited to get back into it. So yeah, I'll be uploading frequently again. And anyways, subscribe, notifications, gaming channel, and I'll see you all next time.